How's it going, y'all? It's Caravan Dan from Gaming Caravan, and today we're going to talk about Bullet, as well as the Bullet palette expansion that came out recently. Now, I'm going to say a lot of things you're not going to like. I need you to listen to at least the first minute of this video to see whether or not you actually could potentially like this game, okay? Just listen. Now, while you're getting ready to listen, go ahead and go to the description of the video, subscribe, and follow our Kickstarter that launches around November 4th, because we need all your support to do what we do. I cannot do this by myself. You guys have been great with support. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment what games you guys want to win our next giveaway. Let's go ahead and talk about Bullet, a game from Level99 Games. Now, don't forget, this is a before you buy Bullet. We'll be talking about Bullet's theme, Bullet's mechanics, and Bullet's appeal to you to see whether or not you should buy Bullet, or if you should try Bullet. Bullet is a real-time bullet hell waifu game. Now, all those things combined makes it sound like a game that's gonna be super cringe. You might not even want to play it. You might not even want people to know that you've tried it. You definitely don't want to buy it, or like if you do, keep it in the closet with your, body-sized pillows type stuff. It could have been like that. But Level99 did a fantastic job making this game something that stands out, is not derivative really, and it creates its unique characters, unique content, an entirely unique way to play a game. Now, if you don't know what a bullet hell is a term used in video games where there's just bullets flying all over the screen, or things are flying all over the screen. You have to dodge it. You have to not be hit by this. Typically, it's a 2D platformer version of like Dark Souls games, Bloodborne type games, Soulsborne games entirely. If you want to think of popular ones that are kind of bullet hell, think of Binding of Isaac. Now, the way that they translated a bullet hell, bullets flying at you, you don't want to be hit in this game, is essentially you have a bag full of, starts off the game with 10 different bullets. These bullets have a number and a color on them. On your board you have in the middle of you, you will have on the left side your character with like their main ability and HP, which is always 4 essentially. Your middle board, which is the same for everyone, with your 5 colors and the same orientation as everyone else. And then on the right side you have your personal abilities, your AP, your ability points, and whatever. So on your turn, what you do is you have 3 minutes, and you have to pull all the tiles from your bag and put them on your board. When you pull out a tile, the color will go in that row, and the number will go that many empty spaces from the top to the bottom. So the more bullets you have in there, the higher numbers can really, really hurt you. 1's basically just take up space, 2's, push it down a little bit, and 3's or 4 are how they really, really make sure that you're gonna get hit randomly. The way you avoid these hits is that everyone has a deck of like 12 to 20 cards. You use these cards with patterns on them. These patterns have specific shapes that you have to fulfill. Sometimes it says have a bullet of this color in there. Sometimes it says have a bullet of this number, have this many bullets on your board, and so forth. Once you fulfill that pattern, you go ahead and discard that many bullets, it says on the pattern, to the side, and whoever's on the left of you will get all the bullets that you discarded that turn. The gameplay can be massively repetitive, so if you do like the game, you could keep on trying to master the character you currently have, or play any of the other characters in the game. Each base game, there's 2 different base games, has 6 characters, and all the other expansions come with an extra 4. The expansions are not standalone. I know a lot of games have standalone expansions. This is not one of them. But the 2 base games you can combine. You can play with up to 8 people, because they have 4 boards for 4 players. If you just print the middle section of it, you can actually have up to, 16 people playing at the same time, or whatever, as many characters as you have. You just have to make sure you have enough acrylic tiles for everyone, which that's the main hold up. Additionally, in this video you'll see acrylic tiles. They're not the cardboard tiles the game comes in. I would strongly suggest if you're getting this game, you have to buy the acrylic tiles. Mainly because in the game all about speed and putting things on the board as fast as possible. You do not want to be concerned about breaking or damaging the cardboard tiles, because you have to go fast and fast and fast. You don't want to be too careful with it, so you just have to make sure to go at a decent pace. Now, if you get hit 4 times at any point throughout the game, damage carries over. There's no way to heal unless like you're a very specific character. But there's no real way to heal at all in this game. So if on your 4th hit, you are dead immediately. Your round is over. You are eliminated from the game, and then the game difficulty actually increases. Every time a player gets eliminated, difficulty will increase by 1 for all the other players in the game. And if multiple people get out in the final round and there's like no one left in the game, the winner will be whoever has the least amount of tiles left in their bag, meaning they did a decent enough job. They were the last one standing, essentially. This game is 100% a battle royale game. Now, the game starts off easy. You have 10 chips in your bag, and then you get whatever people to the right of you cleared. So you pass whatever you cleared to the player on the left, and you pick up whatever the player on the right of you cleared. Then pick up on round 1, you pick up 4 tiles. Then you'll pick up 5 tiles in round 2, and then 6 tiles round 3, whatever it is. Always just pick up the tiles that the other player cleared. You're not really clearing them to put them in your opponent's bag. You mainly just want to clear them to survive, and it's just a nice little bonus that they're recycled like that. The game starts up pretty easily. Your first round, even if you're brand new, you'll be done within the first 2 minutes easily. You have 3 minutes per round. But then it gets harder and harder, and suddenly you'll find yourself running out of time. And if you run out of time and you don't finish within the 3 minutes, you will then put all the tokens from your bag onto your board, and typically that means a death because you can't really mitigate where they go. You have to be really, really lucky to survive or only have a couple left in your bag. You have to think at a decent pace and be able to act relatively fast and not be messy and like hit things around to survive and play this game effectively. Now, to speak about the expansion Bullet Palette specifically, I will say that I use the dice characters, or anthropomorphic D6. She's like royalty. She was born in Massachusetts. It's such a cute character overall. I picked her just because she was easy and I like the style. It's different. All the other characters are like anime styles. There's a whole expansion for just cats. Just unique cat characters you can play as. Not like cat like woman, literally just cats. Just a heads up, all the characters in the game are female. That's why I said waifu simulator. But again, it's not weird. You don't even really notice it too much, and they're not like sexualized or anything like that. They do a very good job of doing it tastefully in anime, which is not very common these days, sadly enough. So it's very nice to be able to play a game that's not cringe, that is anime based. So this expansion, I played as a D6 character, which is nice because I knew there's gonna be some luck involved, but luckily there's not like that much luck. You don't roll the dice all the time. You roll it before you start your turn, before you start the round, and then you can roll it during the round to try to get a higher number. But if you get a 4, 5, or 6, you're kind of done rolling the dice for the round. It's really that the character is okay if you have a 1, 2, or 3, but she is very good if you have a 4, 5, or 6. So it's nice for that little balance to try to get the little RNG in there and have some fun with it. And then the D6, they didn't have to actually do anything custom with it, but they made her a really, really cute custom D6 where it looks like a basic white and black pit D6, but on the 2, she has a little smiley face because that's what she looks like in the game. I think it's really nice to have like the little royal D6. It's just really cute, and I like I like simple designs, and I like unique designs, and this managed to do both of them very, very well. Landon, who owns this game in our game group, he actually played as a chef-like character, I believe, or an artist character, that's what it was. And this artist character is able to change up the colors inside the board during the round, and I think before and after the round too. I don't remember that much, but he definitely changes up during the round. So if you're pulling out like a lot of blues, you feel like you're gonna get another blue, then you definitely want to switch where the blue tiles are gonna go. Now that's more like intuition. Some stuff allows you to check the bag, so it's definitely a harder character to play as. The difficulty is more up there for sure. He was eliminated first because of that, because we're both playing brand new characters. But I picked easy, he picked hard. But he had a great time playing that character, he said. So it must be a pretty good character if you lose in last place and still have that much fun. But the game overall is entirely super fun. There's no like, you never really feel bad playing that game. It's just it's a fun little puzzle. It's like a Sudoku thing. There's no real player interaction. But all in all, the Bullet Palette expansion seems to be really, really good. I'm excited to play the other 2 characters and the expansion. And the last thing I'll mention about this game is it is cooperative and competitive, meaning that there is a boss battler mode where essentially you choose a character in the game, pull out their villain deck, and then you use that to fight as a group instead of just trying to be like a battle royale last one standing. I have not played it yet. I have played the digital version of it, which is fun and all. I heard the physical version of the boss battler. It's very interesting, very fun. It's a good co-op. It's nice because no one can really backseat because you're all doing your own little puzzle thing. And that's what I like the most about this game is I don't play co-ops too much, but I would break it to play this game specifically. It's nice because it's a good video game clone, it's a good anime clone, and it's nice to see a video game anime clone into one unique property in a board game that's not cringe, and that people like to play, and it's actually a good game you can convince people to play without too much pressure. All right, let's talk about whether or not you should try or buy the game. I would say buy the game if you like real-time games, if you like anime, and you like video games. That's my suggestion. You should still try it out if you're interested in real-time games. I didn't really care for real-time games too much. This game was like, I'll try it just because it's a bullet hell. He said bullet hell, I'm a huge gamer, so I like that. I've never seen that or heard that even being used in board gaming, and this did it so well that now I can suggest it to other people. Definitely stay away from the game if you don't like the pressure and stress in games. In the very beginning, it's not really too stressful, but later on, it gets kind of like intense. The music definitely builds, and there's no real player interaction. That's why I want to mention that. If you want a game where there's massive amount of player interaction or you can chit-chat during, don't really go for this game. You can't talk at all during the game. There's very little downtime because you can only have downtime between rounds, but that's just like cleaning up and then resetting. It's not a game that you can actually like, oh, I play this, that affects you directly. That doesn't really happen too much. Again, when you clear stuff, it's not to hurt other people. It's really just to clear off your board to survive. It's just a little bonus that it hurts someone else. But overall, Level 99, I love Bullet. I love this game very much. I'm excited to talk about other games of your properties. If anyone knows anyone at Level 99, I would love to work with them. We have Caravan Convoy, a convention that I run here in Central Florida, and I have Tabletop Orlando, which is a monthly board game meetup we have in Central Florida that I love promoting other games at. So if anyone knows anyone at Level 99 or you work at Level 99, definitely send this to someone. Hit me up in my email, which is dan@gamingcaravan.com, or just drop a comment. We'll talk there. I'd love to demo this game and show it to the rest of my community of 100 plus attendees every single month. Overall, thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. God bless. And I hope to catch you guys at a table soon. Don't forget, go to the description, check out that Kickstarter, y'all.